Hey, English learners! Welcome back to the LeapTalk English Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Mary.
And I'm Albert.
Albert, I want to start today with a small psychological experiment. Have you ever said something to a friend with absolute kindness in your heart, only to watch their face completely fall because they took it as an insult?
Oh, Mary, more times than I care to admit. A few weeks ago, a colleague showed me a draft of his project. I wanted to compliment him, so I smiled and said, "Wow, this is surprisingly good."
Oh no, Albert. Surprisingly good?
Exactly. In my head, my intent was to say, "You worked hard and did an amazing job." But the impact on him was, "I expected you to do a terrible job, so I'm shocked this is decent." He looked so hurt, and I spent 20 minutes frantically trying to explain what I actually meant.
What you experienced is a classic psychological phenomenon called the illusion of transparency. It's our natural human tendency to believe that our inner feelings, good intentions, and tone of voice are obvious to other people, even when our outward words say something completely different.
It's such a strange psychological trap. You assume they can see inside your heart, but all they have to go on are the physical words coming out of your mouth.
Precisely. And that is what we are exploring today.
The gap between intent versus impact, the illusion of transparency, and how to repair a conversation when your words accidentally land the wrong way.
Not by overanalyzing every single syllable you speak until you're terrified to talk.
No, definitely not. It's more about building emotional awareness so you can fix misunderstandings gently and without getting defensive.
If you're learning English with us today, just settle in and relax. This episode is custom built for B1 and B2 learners. If you're A2, don't worry about catching every single subtle word. Just follow the heart of the conversation and stay with us.
Listen for the tone, repeat the helpful lines, and enjoy the flow.
Later on, we'll do our signature calm word tour with 8 highly useful words from today's chat.
And near the end, we'll dive into Say It Better, where we take defensive, clunky explanations and transform them into smooth, emotionally intelligent English.
Like, instead of saying, "That's not what I said, you misunderstood me,"
You can say, "I am so sorry, that didn't come out the way I meant it to."
and instead of saying, "Why are you so upset? I was just joking."
You can say, "I see that my offhand comment hurt you, and I take full accountability for that."
So get comfortable. Today we are learning how to build deeper, safer connections through real human honesty.
Mary, let's look at why this is so deeply sensitive for language learners in particular. When you're speaking a second language, why does the gap between intent and impact feel twice as wide?
Because when you speak your native language, you have access to tiny nuances, soft pitch, subtle humor, gentle phrasing, that automatically signal your good intent. But in a second language, when you are concentrating hard on grammar or searching for a word, your tone can accidentally become flat, direct, or sharp.
Yes, an offhand remark that sounds playful in your native language can sound cold or arrogant when translated directly into English.
Exactly. Offhand meaning made casually, spontaneously, or without much prior thought. When a learner makes an offhand joke, they might miss the subtle social cue that it landed poorly.
And then when the other person gets quiet or defensive, the learner panics and says, "Well, my intent was good." But as psychologists often remind us, intent is about you. Impact is about the other person.
That is a brilliant way to put it, Albert. When you hurt someone by stepping on their foot, you don't argue with them about whether your foot was heavy. You just apologize and step off. In communication, we have to learn to hold ourselves accountable for the impact, regardless of our good motives.
Accountable, meaning willing to accept responsibility for your actions, words, and their consequences without making excuses.
Yes, being accountable diffuses the tension immediately.
Did you have a moment in your own life where an offhand remark backfired on you?
Oh, absolutely. Years ago, a friend brought a homemade cake to a dinner party. It was very dense, and I tried to make a lighthearted joke by saying, "Wow, this could be used as a brick for a house."
Oh, Mary, a brick.
I thought I was being funny. I thought our friendship was strong enough that she would laugh, but her eyes immediately filled with tears. She had spent 3 hours baking it after a terrible day at work. My joke backfired completely.
Backfire, meaning to have the opposite unintended result of what you originally planned.
Yes, it backfired terribly. I could have defended myself and said, "Hey, I was just making a harmless joke." But I saw her pain, stopped myself, and said, "I am so sorry. That was a foolish joke, and it was completely insensitive of me. Thank you so much for baking this for us."
That simple pivot saved the night. You validated her feelings instead of fighting to defend your ego.
Exactly. To reassure someone that you care about them, you have to prioritize their feelings over your need to be right.
Reassure, meaning to say or do something that restores someone's confidence, relieves their doubts, and makes them feel safe again.
Yes, reassuring the other person closes the gap between intent and impact faster than any long explanation ever could. Now let's slow down and practice our 8 useful words from today's conversation. Our first word is intent.
Intent. Intent.
Intent is your underlying purpose, plan, or motive when you say or do something.
Describing your true motivation.
My intent was only to offer help, not to criticize.
Or recognizing the limit of good motives.
Good intent does not erase a painful impact.
Our second word is impact.
Impact. Impact.
Impact is the actual effect, feeling, or emotional result that your words or actions have on another person.
Focusing on the listener's reality.
We must pay attention to the impact of our words.
Or repairing a mistake. I am sorry for the negative impact my comment caused. Our third word is misinterpret.
Misinterpret. Misinterpret.
To misinterpret means to understand a word, tone, action, or situation incorrectly or differently from what was originally meant.
Explaining a common language slip.
It is very easy to misinterpret tone in text messages. Or clearing up confusion. I hope you didn't misinterpret my quietness as anger.
Our fourth word is transparency.
Transparency. Transparency.
Transparency refers to the quality of being clear, obvious, and easy to see or understand without hidden motives.
The psychological illusion we discussed.
The illusion of transparency makes us think our thoughts are obvious.
Or building open trust. Authentic transparency creates deeper safety in friendships. Our fifth word is backfire.
Backfire. Backfire.
To backfire means to yield an unexpected, undesirable, or opposite result from what was intended.
When a joke goes wrong.
My attempts at teasing backfired and hurt her feelings.
Or learning from a slip.
A well-meaning comment can sometimes backfire.
Our sixth word is offhand.
Offhand. Offhand. Offhand describes a remark or action made casually, spontaneously, or without careful thought or preparation. Realizing a casual comment caused harm.
An offhand remark can stick with someone for days.
Or choosing words more carefully. Try not to make offhand critiques about someone's hard work. Our seventh word is accountable. 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 To be accountable means being willing to take full responsibility for your decisions, statements, and their consequences without blaming others. Taking ownership gracefully. Holding yourself accountable is a true sign of emotional maturity. Or building trust. She was accountable for her tone and apologized immediately.
Our eighth and final word is reassure.
Reassure. Reassure. To reassure means to say or do something comforting to restore someone's confidence, remove their doubts, and make them feel emotionally safe. Comforting a friend after a mix-up.
I called him right away to reassure him of my friendship.
Or calming anxiety. A warm smile can quickly reassure a nervous speaker.
What an insightful, practical vocabulary set for navigating human relationships. Let's remember them. Intent, impact, misinterpret, transparency, backfire, offhand, accountable, and reassure.
Now let's move into Say It Better, where we transform defensive or awkward explanations into smooth, mature English expressions that repair connections instantly.
Let's look at this very common defensive response. That's not what I said. You misunderstood me.
Blaming the listener creates more tension. Instead, take ownership of the delivery.
I'm so sorry. That didn't come out the way I meant it to.
Or, let me rephrase that because I phrased it very poorly.
Here's one we say when an offhand joke hurts someone. Why are you so upset? I was just joking.
Stop dismissing their feelings. Validate the impact cleanly.
I see that my offhand comment hurt you, and I take full accountability for that.
Or, my joke was insensitive, and I'm sorry for making light of your situation.
What about when you realize there's a misunderstanding? You think I'm a mean person.
Shift the focus back to reassuring the relationship.
My intent was to be supportive, but I completely recognize that my words landed wrong.
Or, I value our connections so much and I want to reassure you that I'm on your side.
Here's one when someone points out that a comment backfired. I didn't mean any harm, so you shouldn't be mad.
Express mature self-awareness instead.
Even though I didn't intend to cause harm, I understand the impact was painful.
Or, thank you for telling me how that felt. I'll be much more mindful next time.
These alternative phrases instantly de-escalate tension. They make you sound like a calm, empathetic, and highly trustworthy speaker.
Exactly, Albert. They show that your English ability includes high emotional intelligence.
So let's open up the comment section.
Has an offhand comment of yours ever backfired and hurt someone's feelings by accident? How did you fix it?
Share your story below and challenge yourself to use at least one word from today's word tour.
Thank you for taking this cozy time out of your day to reflect and grow with us.
Focus on your impact, reassure the people you care about, and take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.